Shalom, shalom, mishpaha wahabarim. It's your girl, Shanti Doc, Ashanti, coming to you once again. Going to do a video of some biblical Greek reading this time. The Brit HaChadashah, or New Testament portion of this week's Torah Portion Chayei Sarah. It parallels the servant of Abraham, who was Eliezer, sent out to get a wife for Isaac, and meeting Rebecca at the spring or the fountain or the well. And now in John chapter 4, this is Yeshua meeting the Samaritan woman at the well, right? So hope you enjoy this, all right? And I'm going to read and translate as I go. And this is going to give me practice into the pronunciation of the biblical Greek. I really had to practice this a lot. So hope this video is enjoyed by all who take time to watch it. All right, here we go. Okay, so John chapter 4, I'm going to start at verse 3. Move it up a little bit here. Pray for me and pray with me. All right. Afikin tin Iudean ke apiltin palin istin Galilean. That is, he left Judea and he departed again into Galilee. All right. I'm going to read 14 verses. Woo, this is a lot. All right. Ididi aufton dirkiste diates Samarias. And it was necessary him to go through Samaria. All right. Irkite un is polintis Samarias ligominin sikar plision tu koriu ho idukin Yaakov to Yosef to yo auftu. Okay, so let's see. That was he comes then into the city of Samaria, being called Sychar. That's Shechem. It's near or neighboring the place which Yaakov he gave to Joseph, his son. Right? Right. Verse 6. Indiki pihi tu Yaakov houn Jesus kekopiakos iktis hoti parias. Wow. Ikateseto hutos epiti pigi ora en os ikti. So verse 6, that is, and there was the spring or fountain of Jacob. Then Yeshua or Jesus, being tired from the journey, he was sitting in this matter upon or at the spring or the fountain. And time was about 6. So it was about the 6th hour. All right. Irkite gine iktis Samarias antilise hidor. Ligi aufte ho Jesus. Verse 7. So, she comes, the woman, from Samaria to draw water. And Yeshua says to her, and dos mi pin, give to me drink. Right? Wigar mateti auftu apelilitisan istin polin ina tropas agora sosin. So that is for his disciples. They had gone into the city in order that they should buy provisions or food, right? Verse 9. Ligi un autu e gini e samaritis pos si Iudeos on par imu pin etis ginecos samaritidos. Uses ugar synchronte Iudei samaritis. So that is then says to him, the Samaritan woman, how are you, being a Jew, from me, you asked to drink, for me being a Samaritan woman. So how is it that you asked for me being a Samaritan woman? You asking for me, a Samaritan woman, you're a Jew. What you doing asking me, a Samaritan woman, for something to drink? And then she further says, Ugar synchronte idei samarites. So because for not the Jews have any dealings with Samaritans, right? Verse 10. Apikriti Jesus ke ipin aufti. Idistin dorian tu teu ketis istin ho legon si. Dos mi pin. Si an itisas aufton ke idukin an si idor zon. So to translate verse 10, it says, Yeshua answered, and he said to her, if you knew the gift of God, and who is the one speaking to you, give to me drink, you pretty much would have asked him and whatever, and he would have pretty much gave to you living water. Verse 11. I got 4 more verses to go. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. This is one of my longer videos, but this is worth it. Okay, so legi auftu I gini. Kyrie, ute antelema ikis ke to frear istin bati. So, what is that? The woman, she says to him, Lord, You do not a bucket. There is neither a bucket or pail, something to get the water out with, right? So you do not. There's not a bucket. You have, and the well is deep. So from whence then you have the living water. From where are you getting this living water? That's what she asked him. So and then she continues here. It says misi mizon itu patros himon yako hos idokin himin to frearke autos ex auto ipin que i auto que ta tremata auto. So that is not you greater. So are you greater? Are you saying you're greater? Pretty much greater than our father Jacob, which gave to us the well and he from it and he from it he drank, and his sons and the livestock of his and his livestock they drank from it, right? Verse 13. So apikriti Jesus ke ipin aufte pas hopinon ektu idatos tutu dipsisi palin. So verse 13, so it says Yeshua answered and he said to her, all the ones drinking from this water, this water shall thirst, they will thirst again, right? Then he goes further to say, Ostian pi itu idatos u ego doso autu ume dipsisi iston eona alato idor ho doso autu genisite in auto piri idatos alomenu is zoen eonion. Okay, so verse 14, he says, but whoever should drink from the water which I will give to him, in no way will he thirst into forever, into the ages, right? But the water which I will give to him, it will become in him a well of water springing up into life eternal, right? So that's that. It took me longer than expected to get through that. But it's a nice story where, these women, some of the matriarchs and some of the women later on, they're met at wells, and wells, water is a symbol of life. So I hope who all listens to this enjoys it. Thanks for letting me share, getting my practice on, my slow reading of this biblical Greek of John chapter 4. But painstaking work trying to get to my goal of being able to read all the way from Genesis to Revelation in its original languages. I hope to just do that from now on. I hope to put away all of the translations, and anytime I go into the text, I'm going to be going to the biblical Hebrew and the biblical Greek. All right? So with that, I say Shabbat Shalom. Shalom, shalom, mishpachah v'haverim. Y'all continue to have a good and blessed night. All right? Y'all go out there and spread that love. All right? Shalom, shalom. I'm gone.